Hi everyone. Today I'll talk about the ply of yarn. So if we check, if we twist the yarn, then we can check the ply, how many ply it has. So if we can see that it has three plies, one, two, and three. So now if we want to check for the another color, like if we will check with the blue color, so we will check how many ply it has. Now if you can see, it's very thin, it's like a thread only, but still it has a 3 ply. Ply does not define the thickness. Like if you can check, this also has a 3 ply, but thickness is very small. Like I'll show you this. Now whenever you buy the yarn, there will be a description written how much thickness it has, 1 mm, 0.5 mm, 2 mm. This type of thickness will be written, and like how many ply it has, it will be written there. So don't go that it has a 3 ply, it will be thin. Don't be like that. And like if you will see, it has a 4 ply, and yeah, normally I use this yarn only. If you will check, it has a 4 plies and a bit of thickness is more as well. It's a 4 ply yarn, but its thickness is a bit more. But the thickness of the green and a blue is almost similar. You can see that it's almost similar. In fact, actually blue is more fine. That's why it has a more ply. Still thickness is similar. It depends like how fine it is. If you'll buy it is written that how much fine it is. So you can see it has a 4 ply, it has a 3 ply. So this is how we check the ply of the yarn. Just you need to twist the yarn and then move the thread so that you can check like how many ply it has. Now I'll show you the thickness of the light shade yarn, like light blue yarn as well. It's very thin, but it's a 3 ply. It's very thin. Normally I use this light blue thin yarn to make a keychain. What happens now, if you use a thin yarn, then automatically structure will come out very small, because like fine stitches will go, so it will come out very small. Also it has a very less lentils, so it's more durable. Then don't use a 4 ply yarn. You can see that like these are these keychains I have made. In this, like top part is made with a thin yarn only, and I'll show you the multiple keychains I have made with this thin yarn. You can see this tiger. Now we will talk about the yarn which I used most. This is my favorite yarn, cotton yarn from the Magic Needle, because it has a very less lentils. I use it and it's 100% cotton as well. So I'll open it. It's a 4 ply yarn, and the best part about it is it has a very less lentil, so durability is extremely good. So like when you keep anything in hand regularly, lentils come out very soon, fast. So the best part about this is it's very durable. Now if I'll talk about the ply, you can check it. It has a 4 ply, and like you can use it to make a toys, flower, or anything. It has a like minimal thickness, like the most best thickness which normally we use for the any toy, flower, anything. You can see like it has a 4 ply yarn. It's 100% cotton, and the best part is not that shiny. It's a matte finish, so things look better in a matte finish. Now I'll compare the two 4 ply yarns. Like in last video we have checked, it's a light dark blue color. It also has a 4 ply, but thickness of it's very less, so I normally use it for the keychain. And you can check it's a bit shiny as well, like thickness. The main point is like ply does not define the size of the hook, because normally people say that 4 ply use 2 mm, 3 mm, whatever, but like I say that thickness will define the size of a hook. Less thickness use keychains and all, and this type of yarn you can use toy and flower. Like I normally use this combination to make a sunflower like this, and also I made a mixed color to make a good pouch as well. Yeah, you can see that now I'm sharing some more pics which I made using this yarn only, so you can in coming, yeah, this sunflower as well I made using this yarn only. Now I'll talk about the anchor yarn, which is 100% cotton and mercerized yarn. So the thickness of this is a bit more than the magic needle yarn, cotton yarn, which I showed you earlier. Its thickness is more, but it's more fine. Like it's more fine. If thickness is more and more fine, then it will be automatically hard yarn. So when you make any project from this, it will come out as a hard. Normally I use this yarn to make a doll base and use this yarn to make a doll's dress. This is very hard yarn, so that's why the base look is stiff in it, and it's the best to use it, and this will be a bit soft, so it's best to use this for a dress. Now you can see in the doll that dress is from the cotton magic needle and the base is from the anchor yarn. Now we will talk about the acrylic yarn. This yarn is a mixture of acrylic and a cotton 50-50, and you can see that it's thick and it has a 5 ply yarn. 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, it has a 5 ply and it's a bit lightweight because its thickness is more and less ply, and in acrylic it's a bit lightweight, and it's a cotton yarn. If you can see, it has a 12 ply in it, but it's thinner. We are checking its ply, that see its ply is 12 ply, but it's more fine. So yeah, and it's very thinner, it's very thin as compared to that. It has a 12 ply, you can see that. Yeah, twist the yarn and check. Now we are comparing the thickness of the acrylic and cotton in this. So I'm again saying that don't use a hook on the basis of ply, use on the basis of only thickness only. So yeah, it's a lightweight and it's a heavy. Like acrylic is very light and cotton is 12 ply and it's heavy yarn. Now we will talk about the milk yarn. This is a milk yarn. It's a bit thick and it's very lightweight. You can see it's very lightweight. You can buy it in thread shop, like normal, very less available in India. It's very difficult to find milk yarn in India. It has a 5 ply, you can see, and yeah, you can use it to make caps and toys. It's very light, so it's recommended to use it for the babies cap. You can use it to make baby blankets as well. Now we will talk about the soft yarn. I bought it from the Pradhan store. Its thickness is more, and we can use it to blanket toys, like soft toy. We can make it like bigger toys because its thickness is more, so it's easy to make a bigger toys and more softer uh, toys. I have another one which is a soft yarn from the of brand Bonbon. It's my favorite yarn. My all toys are made from this Bonbon yarn only. So because it's more softer and its quality is much better than the yarn I bought from the Pradhan. Yeah, it's from Magic Needle. Bonbon yarn is from Magic Needle. You can see the quality from close how it is looking, but if you see the quality of Bonbon yarn from close, it will be a bit softer. I'll show it. So yeah, so the quality comes out from the Bonbon is better than the quality comes out from the other one. Otherwise both are same. Difference is the thickness. So thickness of Bonbon is lesser than this one. So when you make a soft toy, more stitches you need to make. You can see that these toys are made from the Bonbon yarn only. Now let's talk about the velvet yarn. Yeah, we call it as velvet yarn. It's a bit thinner, and we can get it from the Crochet Now website as well, and in Amazon you will find in a better price only. So if you can, but my favorite is a bonbon yarn only, because in velvet yarn it's more thinner and quality is more shiny. So both are washable. There is no issue in washing. So but thickness is like in panda yarn, thickness is optimal. So you can use it for the baby blankets and anything. So this is my favorite yarn. So now I'll talk about the Ganga soft yarn. It is a snuggly yarn. You can say it has a bit of rough effect, so you can use it for the toys. Like if you want to make a beer toy or airpod pouches, it depends on the project only. So it's washable and it's a very good yarn. And now we'll talk about the t-shirt yarn. In the market you can get low quality, high quality, both are available in the market. I'll tell you from where I bought. In my PDF you can see that, like it's a high quality t-shirt yarn. You can use it to make the basket. It will give a durability and heaviness, and purses as well. It's very good. Now I'll show you like how I made a purse out of it. This is the purse which is in which I used a t-shirt yarn only, and it's more durable, washable. It's very good. These baskets I have made using these t-shirts yarn. These are also aesthetic. Now I'll talk about the hooks, which hooks is more suitable for which yarn. So first of all I'll talk about the thin yarn, like this, which I normally use to make a keychain, and this thread yarn which I use normally to make a keychains only. You can see this is a thin yarn. So I told you for the thin yarn lower number is needed. So point, this one is 1.25 and this one is 1.251 and 1.75. These three I have. You can use all these three in this, but what difference it makes, if you use a lower number then it will give you a hard project, like a hard item it will be. Softness will give you a bigger hook size, but with a bigger hook size loops will come in, like you can see the so I use the medium one, like 1.25. It's the best. Now I'll show you what happens with a bigger size. Like I'm using a 2 mm to make from the thin yarn. Like there will be a gaps in the project. I'll show you this. You can see now, like I used a bigger hook, so there will be a gap in this, and normally we use it to make a keychain. So if you see, there will be, we don't make it blankets or anything from this thin yarn only. I suggest you to use it for a keychain. You can see, so normally we use it for the keychain, so I won't suggest that there should be any gap or something. So use the lower size only. See, like you can see that there is a gap in this. Bigger the size, bigger will be the gap. So don't use 2, use from 1 to 1.75. That's the best. And you can check after making, like which better suits for your project only. Check according to the project which size suits your, like if you need a hard one then use a smaller. If you need a softness, you can get a 1.75. So this thread will goes with these sizes, and always remember, don't use with ply hook size, use with the thickness. Now let's talk about the 4-ply yarn. In this 4-ply magic needle yarn we can use multiple hooks, like I'll tell you about from smaller to the higher. We can use 1.5 mm, we can use 1.75, we can use 2 mm and 2.25 as well we can use, and 2.5. The main difference size will make is like if you use a smaller hook, then it will be a hard project, like very tight stitches it will be. If you use a higher hook, then the loose project it will make, there will be a gaps visible in the project. So what will happen, that fiber will come out from the stitches if you use a bigger size. So it depends on the project. If you are using a blanket, then you can use a bigger one, and if you want to like a pot, it will be stiff, so you can use a smaller size. And for the toys, it's better to use a 2 mm. For flowers and these projects, you can use a 2 mm size. All the projects you can make under this hook number. You don't need to increase it. Increase the size on the basis of your project, but up to 2.5 mm only, not more than that. Otherwise fiber will come out from the gaps in the project. Let's talk about the anchor yarn. It's a 4-ply yarn which we talked about earlier. So now we will see which hook we can use. We can use 2 mm hook. This is the general size I use to make a doll base. You can use 2.25 mm as well in this, to if you want a bit loose project in this. And also 2.5 mm you can use these three sizes for this. Like as I said earlier, on the basis of project need, you need to use. If you want to make a doll base, 2 mm is best. Do not like increase sizes for this from 2 to 2.5 mm in this. These three sizes are best for this. And I'll tell you like what happens if we decrease the sizes. Like I use the 1 mm size now. You even won't be able to make a stitch. It's very hard and covering the hook, so you won't be able to make a stitch in this. So do not use the lesser size. Now we'll talk about this yarn. It's a 5-ply yarn, so I'll use from the bigger size. I will use 2.5 first. You can use this 2.5 mm. You can see that this size is perfect for it. And you can use 2.75. And you can use as well 3 mm as well. And 3.5. These 4 sizes are good for this, and you can use on the basis of your project. Again, the same thing, if you want to make a tight project, then you can use the lower size, and 3.5 if you want to make a project like blanket and anything, then use 3.5. And the thickness of milk yarn and acrylic is similar, so we will use a similar hook size in this. Let's talk about the velvet yarn. Soft yarn, it's a soft yarn, so we will see the thickness here, what size best. Like in this, let's test if we don't know the size. Like I am picking the 2.5 mm size and trying to make it from this. And if I'm making it, see, like, and in the velvet yarn you always need to have a soft project only. So you can see it's getting a bit difficult to make it and also tight. So it's not, this size is not suitable for it. 2.5 mm is not suitable for it. Let's increase the size. If we will increase it to 3 mm, it will work fine. Like I have worked with the 3-4 mm more, so I'm telling you, increasing a size will always work. So 3 mm we are picking. So if you work with this, it will be a perfect one. You can also use the 3.5 mm increasing size and 4.5 mm. And if you see, 5 mm is much thicker than this, so it will be very loose. Also 5 and 5.5 or bigger than this will show a fiber inside the toy, because there will be a gap in this, so I won't suggest this much size. These two are very bigger sizes as per this, so use till 4.5 from 3. These three are the best for this velvet yarn. Use only these 3 hooks for this velvet yarn. Now I'll talk about this soft yarn which I shopped from the Pradhan. It's a bigger yarn, so I'll suggest you to go with a bigger hook size in this, so you can use the 4.5, 5.5 hook size in it. These three, like from the 4.5 to 5 and 5.5, these three will go smooth in this. According to the project need, you can use these three hooks. Now the soft yarn which I shot from Magic Needle, it's a little bit thinner than the earlier one, so I would suggest to go with the 4 mm size. A bit bigger 4.5 as well you can go, but 4 is a very good one size. 5 mm will be a bit bigger. 4 mm is the best size for this. Now let's talk about the t-shirt yarn. It's a very good quality yarn I bought from the Magic Needle. So you can see that we will go with the higher number only because its thickness is more. So you can go from 5 to 5.5 and 6 mm as well. Like from the 4.5 to 6 mm, it will go. Like on the basis of the project need, you can use the yarn. Do not use a lower size from this, but this is the best size I'm recommending. Now I have told about yarn and hook size, how to choose hook size, but still I'll tell you, it's just a practice. So like you use and then you will be more comfortable with this. This is how I measure my size. Just focus on making a neat project. Now first thing we will learn about how to hold the yarn. So round it 1 or 2 times on your finger, this type, and the like first end of the yarn should be in between the finger like this, and then you can move like this. It should be very loose, it shouldn't be tight. You can see that how I'm able to stretch the yarn. If you feel like you are not able to work with this, you can in fact round it one more time as well. Now we will see how to hold the hook. You can hold the hook like this, you can hold, and also you can hold like how we hold the pen. This way as well you can do it. It's your choice completely. Now first thing we will learn about the slip knot. You need to round it on the finger like this, and then place the yarn like this and move it over. Yeah, this is a knot. If it's still confusing, just make a simple knot. We normally make it a slip knot is just a simple knot. You can make it like this. Now we will learn how to make a chain. You just need to make first the slip knot, normal knot. You can make it, and now with the help of hook, insert it inside the loop, and then you need to move your hook to the yarn and then over it with the loop. So you need to do a yarn over. This way you can make a chain. Again the same thing, move the hook over the yarn and over the loop. You need the same way you need to repeat to make a chain. This way we can complete our chain. The same process we need to repeat. Same way you can make a chain, and you need to count the chain from the knot we have made. So we can count the chain from there. This way I have completed, and from the knot only I will count chain 1. Now to make a single crochet, we will make first slip knot, and then we will make a 15 chain. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and continue like this. We will complete the 15 chain. Now from the end we need to make a single crochet, so we will skip the first one and we will start from the next. So you can see I'll insert the hook in this chain, so we will make a 14 single crochet, insert on this loop and then make a single crochet. So we will make a 14 single crochet, and in pattern reading we call it as SC. In a pattern reading, SC, single crochet SC. So you can see now how you can make it. Just insert your hook inside the chain and do the yarn over, yes, like this. Do the yarn over like this, and you need to convert your previous 2 loops in the 1 loop, like doing this way you need to do it. You can see you need to repeat the process, and this way you can do the single crochet. You can try again and again after by seeing this video. Single crochet is a very basic stitch, normally we use in every pattern. It's very basic. Just we need to make sure what stitch we call what name, so that we can know the pattern reading and we can easily complete the project. Like single crochet, SC we call it, so while we reading the pattern we can easily understand. So you can see I have completed 14 single crochet. We skipped the one chain. There was a 15 chain, one I skipped, so it will be a 14 single crochet. Now cut it with the cutter, and how you can close a loop, just the end, yeah, stretch it and you are closing your end so that it will not remove or open. Now learn how to make a half double crochet. To make a half double crochet, first we will make a knot, and the main process again chain. So first we will make the knot and we will make a 15 chain, because on the chain we will make a half double crochet. So I am making a 15 chain now. Now I have completed the 15 chain. Now to make a half double crochet, we will skip the first and then second chain, and then we will start from the third one. So we will skip 2 chains and then yarn over and then insert in the loop and over the yarn, move it from the loop. Now you can see we have a 3 loops on the hook. We need to make it 1, yeah, like this. Again the same thing, over the yarn, insert in the loop, and then you have a 3 loops and make it 1. So the same process we need to repeat again. If you read the pattern, it will be written as HDC, half double crochet. So whenever you will be reading it, if you see HDC, it means you need to make a half double crochet. And so many doubts will come in between the process, so my suggestion would be see the video and pattern together, so that you will learn pattern reading and video together, pattern reading and the making project together. Directly you cannot start a pattern reading, you need to learn, see video. Like if you in my mini bag video, you will see like I have written the pattern and above I am showing a video, so that will help you. Now my half double crochet is completed. Now I'll cut it and put it aside. Now you can see the comparison between the single crochet and half double crochet. Half double crochet is a bit bigger than the single crochet. You can see the difference easily. Now we will make a double crochet. To make a double crochet, we need to do this again the same thing. We need to make a slip knot, then we need to make a 15 chain. um, you can pick any number of chain. I just pick 15 to show you how we make it. 1 2 3. This is how we will complete the 15 chains. In double crochet as well, we will skip the two chains, first and second, the same way we did it with the half double crochet. So skip and we will make, like, now you need to do the yarn over and then insert in the chain, third chain which I told you need to skip to, and then yarn over and then move it from the chain. Now the catch is here, you don't need to move it from all three, just move it to second. It's one crochet and then again two, it's a double crochet. So again the same, yarn over and then insert in the next chain, and then now you have a 3 loops, remove from the 2 and move from the 2. So this way you are doing a double crochet. Again the same process I'm telling you again. See, yarn over and then now 3 2 2. This way you can make a double crochet. The same thing I'm doing, and always remember that in single crochet you need to skip one chain, in half double crochet and double crochet you need to skip two chains before inserting into a next chain. So make sure that. Now I have completed 3. You can see the comparison between single crochet, half double crochet and double crochet. So you can see that how I'm increasing the crochet stitches, width is automatically increasing. So we normally use it in the leaves when we make it, like which type of leaves do you want to make, we use these stitches, and also depends on numerous projects. Now we will learn how to make a triple crochet. So we need to make a slip knot, and again the same thing we need to do is like 15 chains. 1 2 3 4. The same way we will make a 15 chain. Now 15. So we need to skip the 3 chain here, 1 2 3, and we will work from the fourth one. This one we will work, this time we will do 2 times yarn over, and then we will insert in the loop, and then we will see we will have automatically 4 loops on the hook. So this, now what we need to do, yeah, we need to move the hook from the 2 loops, then again to and now again 2. So this way we can do it. Now again I'm telling 2 times yarn over, and then next chain. Now use the 2 loops, now move it from the 2 loops, now again move it from the 2 loops. This way we can make the triple crochet. Width is automatically increasing, you can see. Single, 1 chain skip, double, 2 chain skip, triple, 3 chain skip. It's easy to remember. This is how you can remember. If either it's a half or a double crochet, you need to skip 2 chains. In pattern we write TR as a triple crochet. Whenever you see TR, it means triple crochet is made, so use TR. If you are a complete beginner, my suggestion would be use a bigger size hook and then thicker yarn, so that it will be easy to play with the hook. So I suggest use a bigger size. Now triple crochet is completed. You can see that width is much bigger than the earlier ones. You can easily compare with others as well. See, it's much bigger. Now you can see all 4. What's the difference? These are the basic stitches. Now we will see the magic ring, how we make it. So this you need to cross to the finger, and now insert your hook and then pull the external yarn inside it. So you can pull it inside, and then you can yarn over and then make a stitch. So this way you can make a magic ring. Now we will learn more in our mini bag tutorial.